Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this new video. I'm just gonna test out a new art supply that I got over the weekend. I went to the art store that I normally go to in town, and I was in search for the Pentel brush pen. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it from other artists, and I wanted to experiment with it because I like how it seems to work. And I wasn't able to find one. It was out of stock at the store that I went to. I'll have to go back maybe this weekend or another weekend and see if I can get my hands on those. But the lady that was there suggested this for me. Actually, she told me that this was the Pentel brush pen, but then I looked at it and I was like, it says Copic on here, so I don't know if I got swindled or not. I guess I gotta be careful, but the tip looks good. I'm just now using this for the first time, and I'm gonna go over some black areas on this character. I have not finished inking everything yet. I'm still going to go back over this. There's a few more things that I want to do on there before I put inks on it. But the rest of this is pretty much done. I'm not showing you the face. This is a concept art piece that I'm doing for my big reveal that's going to come at the end of the month. So I'm going to show this off after I get it all nice and inked. So yeah, I don't want you to see everything, but I do want to show you how I experiment with this. And so yeah, and actually, if you want to see the face, there's like a brief, what is it, like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, a glimpse of his face in the morning show, in the latest episode of the morning show with Anthony Gambino in it. You can look that up, and then there's a moment where the paper slipped, and then like you saw his whole face. But yes, it is what it is. I was joking that I was gonna delete the video, but I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, so I'm gonna use this to ink heavy black areas on the piece, and so just check it out. So yeah, I'm probably not going to talk too much as I'm doing this because I want to concentrate. But yeah. Sorry. Should have got my stuff in order before I started recording. But yeah, all right, here we go. So I'm going to start off here at this forearm and do that. I don't know how this works. I'm also testing out a new micron. This is a new O2. The other one that I have a bunch, but the other one is starting to fade out. For example, if you can compare, if you can compare lines, these, for example, these lines are from the ones that I was most recently working with, and they're really thin, like they're starting to wear out. This is from the new one that I just started using today. So I like these kinds of lines. I can work with this. I can work with this also, but not for this piece right now. There's other uses for that, because there are thinner lines that you can use, but I'm not needing it right now for what I want to do. So I'll get rid of that. So let's take a look. Yeah, and actually, if I mess up and if I show you a glimpse of his face, yeah, that's whatever. You guys get first dibs at looking at the stuff that I'm going to reveal. But yeah. I don't know how this is gonna work, but let's try it out. How do I look at it? It's a flaw in my design. That sucks. Let's just do it here. This is looking great. I am putting minimal pressure on this. At least minimal by my standards. Pretty heavy-handed. It looks great. Really nice. like that. Yeah, that's much better. It's a little watery. Not too happy with that, but I think when it dries, it'll be blacker. Trying to keep a tight angle on this. So I don't want you guys to see. I want to surprise you guys. The art that I'm putting out, I don't want to ruin the surprise. Yeah. It's not bad. Let's do this part. You guys can see the face. Cracking myself up. But yeah, this is a character who's got a big role in the story. This guy's he's gonna be the companion of the main character all throughout the comic. So he's got a very big role. His name is Silas, S-I-L-I-A-S, S-I-L-A-S. His name is Silas. I like that name. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've heard it somewhere before, but Silas is his name. And I hate inking like what I'm doing right now. I'll show you why I hate inking like this. This is something that I learned from Neil Adams. Not that I ever spoke to him, I just saw it in the video. But for example, if you're let's imagine that just whatever thing. Let's imagine that I want to ink this part, this section here. The way Neil explains it is that you have to ink it like on the side, like the border should be on the opposite side of where your hand is. Like so, I don't know how to explain. Like if I'm explaining it right, but this is the way to ink this. Because I can see where the ink is going. I can see where the brush is going, and then the border's on this side. If I'm inking it like this, and the border is on this left side, then I'm going, like for example, let's imagine that I wanted to ink this area here. If I'm inking it like this, there's a stronger tendency of me going over that line because I can't clearly see where the ink is going. People who have skill, like who have been doing this for a long time and have greater skill with this can probably get away with it, but I don't have that kind of confidence in myself. So like if for example, if I have to ink this piece, I'm always going to move the paper to where I can ink it comfortably like this versus trying to force my hand on the other side. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like if I'm inking the inside of this shape, I would never do this. I would rather flip the paper so I can see where that line is going and then ink it like that. And it works great. Like I would ink it like this and not the other way around like this, because that line is on this side and then no, I can't see it. So I'd rather flip the paper just like this and then ink it like that. And then obviously fill the rest of this in. Let's see what this is, how this works with that. Not bad. Yeah, so that's just something that, just a curious tidbit about inking. Yeah, it works pretty good. Let's see if I can find another space for this. And I'll get out of your hair. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I'll ink this part here. Something here. This is a little bit messed up. I don't know what I did that. So what happens when you oh no, it's not anybody's fault. I didn't properly design this thing from beginning to end, so it's not anybody's fault. But no. So let's see. Now I have to ink this border right here. So instead of trying to maneuver that, I'm just gonna flip this over and continue inking it like this. This is what I learned from Neil. I was doing it before hearing Neil explain it, but and I was doing it not always, just sporadically, just when I like whenever areas that I really wanted to like keep it clean. So I would do this, but then after I saw Neil explain it, I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. And then I just started inking everything like that after that. So I was like, man, Neil's the man, one of the best artists ever. Rest in peace, Neil Adams. See this last piece right here. And then this sliver, but I don't want to mess up. I don't want to reveal anything. I think I'm ready. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So that's what I was able to ink. These two spots here came out pretty nice, and then this spot here looks pretty good. I like it. I'm not sure. I'll have to see how this dries off, because if it dries off a little bit too pale-ish, then I might have to continue using what I've been using, which is not this one, but there's another one. I also use I don't know if I have it on hand. I also use this, which is very similar in concept. Take a look at this. Very similar. It's got a very similar tip, very similar finish, and yeah. So I'll see how this dries off. If this dries off nice, then might start using these more. But if not, then I'll just continue using these Micron brush. These are pretty good. And yeah, so that's it for the video. I'm sorry, I meant for this to be like 5 minutes, but I just got carried away with it. So yeah, if you like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll probably, and if I can, I'll show off more. I'll post more videos as I'm getting more work on this done. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.